I'm here in Quimixto, and this is one of the most beautiful and laid-back places that I have found anywhere in Mexico. In this video, I'm going to be showing you around the village, I'm going to be showing you the bungalow I'm staying in, and I'm going to show you what it takes to get out here. Quimixto is located on the southern part of Banderas Bay, and it takes about an hour to reach from the center of Puerto Vallarta. There's no road that takes you all the way, so you will need to take a water taxi. But first, you need to get to Boca de Tomatlán. So I'm starting out today here in Boca de Tomatlán. I took an Uber here from Puerto Vallarta. You can take a taxi or the bus, which is the cheapest way to get here. But I took an Uber and I'm on my way to Quimixto. I'm gonna take a water taxi from here. It should be about a 15-minute ride. But first I'm gonna walk around Boca. I've been here before. It's still as beautiful as I remember. And I might have some lunch and then I'm gonna catch a water taxi and head out. Now I'm at the pier and I need to figure out which one of these boats is gonna take me to Quimixto. So I got lucky at the pier. I walked out there and there was a boat ready to leave for Quimixto. Got right on. The boat from Boca to Quimixto only cost me 100 pesos. When it pulls away from the pier, make sure you hold on as they go really fast. First, the boat stopped at the beautiful small beach right around the corner called Playa Colomitos. You can also get to this beach by hiking from Boca. Next, the water taxi stopped at the much larger Playa Las Animas. This is a very popular day trip destination from Puerto Vallarta, but I was heading just a little further. From Las Animas, it is only a couple of more minutes around the corner to Quimixto. And instead of stopping at the pier, he stopped right out on the beach. Luckily, getting dropped off right here on the beach saved me about a 25-minute walk from the official pier. A guy from a restaurant here called Animas, he came out and helped me off the boat. So I just went straight from the boat to the beach, and it wasn't quite time to check in my beach hut yet. So I came to the Animas restaurant and had a wonderful lunch. The restaurant El Volador, located at the Animas resort, was really good. And of course, right on the beach. After lunch and a margarita, I was quickly taking a liking to Quimixto, and I hadn't even made it to where I was staying yet. After lunch, I took a short walk up the hill, where I found an amazing spot that looks all the way down the beach and over Quimixto village. I had booked my cabana several months ago, and I had high expectations from the pictures, so I headed down the hill to find it. I knew the cabana would be in a great location, but this was far better than I had expected. There was nobody on this beach, and at the end, near a rocky outcropping, there it was. Would you just look at the location of this place? And it only took me a few minutes to get over here from the restaurant where I had lunch. It's the next day already. I didn't do a lot of filming yesterday. After I checked into my bungalow, which is amazing and I will be showing it to you later, I just wanted to sit on the deck and watch the beautiful ocean. And was I ever rewarded? I watched the pelicans. There's iguanas on the rocks right in front of my bungalow. The little manta rays were jumping out of the water. And then I saw a whole pod of whales go by, and they put on quite a show. It was such a treat. And then at sunset, I walked up the beach and had an amazing margarita as the sun went down. As you can see behind me, the beach here is amazing. I've been walking around this morning and found a really cool area over here with some amazing tidal pools. In the morning, the ocean was calm and clear, but when the waves picked up in the afternoon, these tidal pools were a great place to be able to just sit in the water and relax. There were all kinds of busy little creatures living in the tidal pools, but you did have to keep your wits about you at high tide, as every once in a while a huge wave would come crashing over the rocks. I was still having a hard time pulling myself away from the beach by the cabana. So I walked around and had a nice morning swim and then headed into town to see what I could find. This is Playa Quimixto, or the main beach here in Quimixto. It is a really nice beach. There's a little rocky section right in the middle, but both ends are great for swimming. At this end down here, very nice swimming area and two restaurants that are both fantastic. I've eaten at both of them. And the food here is a little bit more expensive, of course, because they have to bring everything in from Puerto Vallarta. And you can see the main pier here behind me. This is where all the boats and water taxis come into and leave from. The main beach here at Quimixto is really great for swimming. Over at the bungalow where I'm staying, that beach is nice too, and I've spent a lot of time out in the water there. But the waves are a little bit bigger and a little bit rougher over there. Luckily, this main beach is only a 5-minute walk, and I can walk over here and enjoy these smooth, easy waves and a nice sandy descent out into the water. So this is the river here on this side of me, and the ocean is over here, over this sandy dune. It's the dry season right now, so the river's not making it all the way out to the ocean. But what a beautiful spot. This is the bridge that runs right through the center of the village. It runs over the river that we were looking at earlier from the beach. And this little village is just wonderful. I think I could spend an extended period of time here, even though I'm pretty sure it gets hot and humid in the middle of the summer. After walking around Quimixto village for a while, I was getting hungry, so I headed over to Charlie's. Charlie's is another great beachfront restaurant and bar. It's not open at night, so I had dinner next door, but I came here twice for lunch and margaritas. Much like the restaurant El Volador, Charlie's was also super friendly and the drinks were strong. For my lunch here, I had some really good coconut shrimp, and I also had 2 great a la Diablo dishes. One with shrimp and the other with fish, shrimp, and octopus. After a big lunch and a couple of strong drinks, I wasn't sure my afternoon hiking plans were going to work out. This is the bridge where you start your hike to the waterfall, which is one of the main activities to do here in Quimixto, and the reason that many people come here just on a day trip to do this hike to the waterfall. And that's what I was going to do as well. And then I found this beach bungalow online and booked a few nights there. I was still gonna hike to the waterfall, but then I saw how low the water in the river was. It is the dry season, and I just decided, you know, I want to spend as much time at this beautiful bungalow on the beach as I can. So let's go check it out. So this is my beach bungalow, and I just love it here. It is a studio, but it has everything you need. I have a fully equipped kitchen with a coffee maker, microwave, full-size refrigerator, stovetop, pots and pans, the whole 9 yards. A great modern bathroom, plenty of hot water, a very comfortable bed with mosquito net. But it's still cool at night. It's getting down into the 50s still, so there's no issue with mosquitoes or any other bugs right now. A nice seating area, a nice dining table. It even has pool noodles, beach umbrellas, beach chairs, boogie boards, and snorkeling equipment, which is great. I really love that. And it has a great Wi-Fi, but that's not why I came out here. You come out here to disconnect. For me, the best part of this bungalow is right out here, this balcony, looking out at the ocean. It is extraordinarily beautiful and peaceful. This is why I want to spend all my time here. The view, the rocks in front where some iguanas live. I've been sitting out here on the balcony for hours on end. I can't think of a better way to spend 3 days than just chilling on this beach, playing in the water, watching the waves crash, and seeing 3 incredible sunsets. The first sunset I took in from the restaurant in the village. For the other 2, I relaxed at the cabana, and wow, was I rewarded. These were 2 of the most dramatic sunsets I had seen in a while. The only thing I didn't like about my time in Quimixto was that it had to end. As I sat in the water taxi heading back to Boca, I knew next time I made the journey out to Quimixto, it would be for a much longer stay. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, as there is so much more to come.